BUZZWOLE for Team Spain. Okay. Finally a Floatstone player. Was about time. First match between Spain and France. This should be a very good matchup. We have Aldesu on the BUZZWOLE as well. Very, very interesting. Let's see what he can do with this BUZZWOLE. Damage on the side of Spain is looking very low. Team France also looking very tanky and beefy. Shiro on the Azumarill. I for sure would think Team France has for sure the better team comp. And yeah, I don't see how Team Spain is going to kill anything at some point. Gonna follow BUZZWOLE through the early game. He's gonna go towards the jungle. He's just gonna start jungling. And we have again CrisHeroes on another invade, Egg Slash. Going over to fight Lavita over a blue buff. Making his way downtown. Swinging fast. Can he go for this blue buff? Lavita knows what's up, and he gets it though. The boost auto attack out to Shadow Sneak is enough to get the buff, and now he's gonna fight him. He has potion as well, probably. Focus band. Does he have potion? He doesn't have potion, he has the eject button. Can he win this? He still wins it anyways. It is so hard to beat this Pokemon early game. Oh, but Qualazix at least getting the revenge KO with the eject button. Can't get away from the Snorlax, so at least something done for Team France, but first blood goes out to Team Spain. It's still much better. They denied the jungler's experience, and a Slowbro, a Snorlax with buff and a KO is not really that deadly, so very good trade for Team Spain early game. For sure in their favor. Desuna on top side, what does he have? Does he have Leech Life or... No, he has Superpower. He's gonna start looking for a Superpower onto maybe Snorlax. No, onto Serena and Sayu, just underestimating it. You're taking so much damage, and that's first another KO for the BUZZWOLE. Can they find one more? Snorlax also goes down, and he superpowers the Lavita. Now has to run with the X speed away. And BUZZWOLE making its first impact on this match. Bot lane also, Human and Goose. Going on to Azumarill, who is Whirlpool. And we also have Skyd for Goose. Or Guys. I always forget how to say his name. I think it's Guys. And we have CrisHeroes now taking a blue buff for level 5. And we have mine probably dying here. Iglis getting a score in. Oh, it's like Giz. Oh yeah, true. Like Giz. Ah, it's Giz. Giz. Jumping in right here. Sayu. Falling to the sky. You say just what? And Spain with great early game so far. Sayu not even level 6 yet. Adesu with another gank right here. BUZZWOLE looking for another superpower. Goes for the smackdown into superpower. But actually, kinda smashed in the wrong direction and the X speed. And Aquapoint is enough for Azumarill to get away from this gank. Top lane, Sayu finally hitting level 6. Has the dropkick unlocked. Stacking up his passive right now. And he's gonna look for something. He's gonna look for some storms right here. But David should be totally fine on this Trevenant. Has a double horn leech. Goes into Classics. Sacred Sword hits him his face. Gonna start. No, he jumps for the berry. Gets double healing from it thanks to his passive. Scores 3 points and says goodbye, boys. Actually, Heavy Slam is back in as well. One more time, Sayu trying to score 7 points. The horn leech of David is just trying to buy time. But the 7 finally go in, and now Sayu should be able to get out with a dropkick stomp. But Classics, can he? Oh, he also gets out. No casualty for friends on this dive. Bot lane, we have still Shiro putting it on the 1v3, and Veggie has spawned. Also is going to start going for it, but this is where BUZZWOLE still struggles. His PvE damage is quite bad. He can't build up his muscle gauge, so it's quite difficult. Top lane, David with a KO on Snorlax somehow. Sora is trying to go for this Veggie Elecki. Who's going to get it too? Can actually? No, Trevenant can't get it. It goes over to Team France. Viva bot side, Team Spain does pick up the Registeel. I don't think David can hold this. In a 1v3 scenario, might be a bit too much, but he has the curse, another horn leech. He's gonna pop the curse into another horn leech. He's gonna start healing more, but it goes in. And now they're gonna start KO and they go in. And we have a Tyranitar evolution right here, which means we can maybe pick Ancient Power in time. Can we pick Ancient Power? There's Ancient Power. Can he live though? Has this Unite move? Ooh, but no, it's not enough. Not enough shielding there from the Unite move to live. And Iglis runs away. Still going Psychic. We still have the Psychic for Iglis, which is the most supporting way as well. If you want to support one of your teammates, then you probably still have to go Psychic. He wants to power swap Tyranitar. And now Spain is looking for a dive up here. Right guard from Stisho onto Sayu, who has a double stomp up right now. David's dropping very, very low right now. Can David lift this? Sayu, 1v3 scenario. Aegis/Unite completely whiffs, but he's gonna kill him. Sacred Sword is enough. Into right guard stun. Can Sora get any revenge KOs? The Ancient Power is there. David is dropping super low. Again, the shield doesn't really matter against Tyranitar. He has true damage. He damages through shields, but he still gets away. Stisho still gets away somehow. I don't know how. And Team Friends doesn't get any KOs there. Spain now with a 80-point lead. Looking good in these early 5 minutes. But late game is gonna feel like very difficult. This Trevenant so far getting a lot of value on top. And BUZZWOLE not looking all too bad either. 22 seconds for both objectives to spawn. Pretty much spawning at the same time. Sayu finally getting level 9. This time is also looking for level 9 still. Ancient Power flies in David. This time, no, he has another Horn Leech. David is buying so much time for his team. And Sayu, a bit deep, should be able to get away unless Adesu, does he have a Unite move? Oh, he smacked down eject buttons but misses it. Nice try. Meanwhile, we have Regirock on bot side. And we have Snorlax going down for Team Friends. They're gonna start taking this Regirock unless Gears can somehow steal it. I don't think so. It's gonna give it away. Team Spain is gonna break top goal and go for the Regieleki. And Gears hold down this bottom goal. I don't think he can, right? This is just a bit too much. Unless another Scald, maybe? Yes, one more time. Getting a Zuma Unite move now, that should be 40 going in for the Tyranitar. They can't break the goal yet. Snorlax tried to go for a steal. Caught in no man's land now. Forced this Unite move. He gets smacked down. There's the superpower. And Snorlax gets pushed to the ground. Actually, WWE wrestling going on right here. Adesu now against Sora. Another superpower, but the damage just doesn't seem there. But he knocks them into the Regieleki. And into Trevenant Unite. Goes in with his own Unite move now. Gets locked up though by these jump pad stuns. Blocked away. Another smackdown goes onto Serena. And Serena also gets superpowered into death. Adesu going ham on this BUZZWOLE right now. Another superpower into smackdown. Yes, onto Mr. Mime. And he keeps getting away with this. Mime also goes down. Double KO for Adesu. Another superpower. But a huge block by Snorlax. Can he buy time? He does go down. Adesu's still alive right now. Another superpower goes in. And he's still alive. He's auto-taking like crazy. Can he also kill Sayu? Sayu goes down but the stomp from beyond the grave. Finally takes on BUZZWOLE. Adesu there just punching people over and over again, left and right. And he finally just get taken down in the end. In a very close team fight. Regieleki said he didn't make it in. And we now have a 50-point difference. In the end, the XP still looks quite even though, so those KOs didn't really do too much, but Adesu almost level 30 now. He's gonna pick up his buffs. You can see his damage already struggling now. It's kind of sad to see how long an all-rounder takes to needs for a blue buff at this point in the game, isn't it? Alright, last team fight happening in 10 seconds. I mean, there's gonna be more team fights still. Regice though, going over to Team Friends. This is huge for the last 2 minutes. Again, they're so hard to kill, right? And Regice does heal a lot now. Superpower goes into Sayu, into a smackdown. And Sayu just dies! Gets blown into pieces by Adesu on the BUZZWOLE. It's a 4v5 now. And Team Friends just has to run and live for now. They're behind, they just have to wait. Regroup as soon as Serena's back up. But we have Stisho starting Rayquaza. Again, it's very squishy now. Another superpower into smackdown. Into superpower again by Adesu. Snorlax does with Unite. It's gonna buy time. Is locking up 4 characters. Can he live for now? Egg bombing. And he takes the speed, but he actually runs away. He makes it out for now. Stisho diving in. Has the white guard. Has to be careful though. Nice flank by Shiro. Into Unite. Move on to Giz. Where's the slow Unite? He goes on to Azumarill, but can't they kill it? One's already down. And Sayu is down again. Without using Unite move. Jab by flies through. A lot of things are happening right now. Adesu is still alive. Adesu is still alive. Can he live? Tyranitar is there. Adesu is still alive. No, it's Fairby Slam. Finally takes him down. The BUZZWOLE is out. But Team Spain is still winning this team fight. Second sword onto Snorlax, who has another heavy slam. Shiro, though, is still pretty healthy. And Sazuma is going to start healing up on the blue buff. And we might have another team fight on. It's less than 20 points between these two teams right now. It's gonna come down to the last few seconds. Sayu has 9 coins, he can maybe score some. It's still not enough though. They're 1 point behind after this. It's still 1 point behind. And 35 seconds left. And Sayu, he's gonna score 10 points right here. Team France now in the lead. Team France is now in the lead by 9 points. And Team Spain probably has no idea about it. Adesu is fighting again. On mid side, Mighty Knight flies in, though he gets stun knocked over and over again, and Adesu's down. Adesu goes down. 1 casualty for Team Spain already. 2 are down. 3 are going to go down. For Team Spain, David. Trevin trying his best. We have Blissey score. If Human gets the score, he can maybe win. Does he have score sheet? Does he have score sheet? He has score sheet, but oh, the passive of Trevin has too much. He also picked up some coins there, I think. Oh my god. What a crazy game. What an absolutely crazy game. He picked up more coins on the ground. I think he would have had it otherwise. And Team France, out of those few points scored by Sayu, takes game 1. This the 1-1 Serena. Adesu though had a crazy game, and it was just not enough.